Do you know anything about the internet? Do you have internet kohae? And if you were to have internet, how would it help you? Or do you currently don't have internet? Share with us.
Okay, actually, we don't have it at home. I'm from a village.
We're in Tzaneen. We're excited to be on Youth Day, 16th of June. We're here for young people. We're here to do the Lord's work, just like what big homies are supposed to be doing. So we're quite excited to be empowering the young people, courtesy of ABT.
This is the Hustlers Corner.
Hello everybody and welcome to Tzaneen Nkowankoa in Limpopo. On June 16 is when we're recording this program. Now, I'm excited, but at the same time I'm emotional because I understand what this day means. And every year as we've grown since we were kids, we just understood it as a holiday. But as we get a little bit older, we start seeing images on television, we start hearing our elders talk about this day. My mom shares an interesting story of how she went to a school called Skanantwana in Orlando, in Soweto. And my mom was right in the middle of when these riots, let me not call them riots, let me say the protests that were started by students in 1976 against the Afrikaans language, that they were forced to be taught in that language, and they rebelled. They were sick and tired. And it took young people to stand up and say, we are sick and tired of being sick and tired. And we want to lay down our own future. They were young people then. My mother right now is in her early 60s, but she played a role. She was one of those students in Orlando, in Soweto. She knew some of our other friends who passed on. So if you are a young person, as much as you'll wear your school uniform today, you'll go have fun, but you must remember the importance of the day and remember the struggle of the day. We've got the highest unemployment rate in the longest of time. Youth unemployment rate is at its highest in the country. What solutions are we coming up with as entrepreneurs, as ordinary citizens, without having to always hold our politicians to account? We always have to hold politicians accountable. But at the same time, I don't think anything gets done with us only complaining and waiting. We have to be proactive in doing either some initiatives or programs or just helping out one kid, whether you're helping them out with extra curriculum classes, extra maths classes on weekends, whether you are helping them to do or learn some skills, whether you've got a youth club that you're running in your community, or whether you donate some shoes or whatever it might be. And I'd like to congratulate all the NGOs that have been doing incredible work over the years in our communities, non-profit organizations, NPOs, and just everybody that loves this country. I was asked a question the other day on South Africa going to the dogs and everything we're going through as a country. And I'm not that type of person who always dwells on the negative. Yes, we've got problems, but I'm very optimistic. I think we've got a great country. I think we're an awesome nation. We are going through our own problems like any other country goes through its own problems. But some people out there have been relied on to take us somewhere. And it might have been individuals, might have been our leaders, whatever it might have been, but we are where we are right now. I don't think it's a time for us to continue to complain, but it's a time for us to find solutions. What does 1976, 16 June, that day, that happened 46 years ago, symbolize in today's age, in 2022? For me, I say I play my role in not only inspiring young people of South Africa, but in finding out ways and creating some tools for young people to be able to make money for themselves, for young people to get information on how they can make money even on the internet, online. We do interviews on this platform to bring out people that not only inspire, but some come here and they say, start following me on my platforms. This is what I'm doing, making money on the internet. Nowadays, you guys out there as young people, you don't have to work as hard as we did. But you guys can start being smart and understanding that you've got the greatest opportunity of a lifetime, which is the internet. But we also understand with the internet, with that being said, there is barriers to entry because data is still very expensive in South Africa. But there are ordinary citizens that are using their skills, their talents, their network of people, their companies, their time and energy to go and provide internet, not only in the metropolitan areas of South Africa, but in the most rural communities of South Africa. Today I was invited here to come give a talk, to come and inspire the students, just like I was invited again last year, because this company does these programs on an ongoing basis. Wherever they do business, they also seek to empower. Not only empower by giving the communities the internet, but they also just seek to do these types of initiatives and get young people together in a room, get young people inspired, get young people positive, motivate, encourage young people. Guys, we all have to stand up right now. We can't always just look at the government and keep complaining. Let's hold these leaders of ours to account. Let's complain about our problems, but let's rather focus on the solution. A young man who's focusing on the solution with his business partners is sitting right next to me and is doing incredible work. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to the Hustlers Corner the brother who's put all of this together today with his team, with his company, and other stakeholders that are involved that we'll talk about a bit later. His name is Thando Luthuli. Sawubona bhuti.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. And you happen to be my cousin. Let's just get that out of the way. Because I know some people will be watching them. They're like, aren't these ones cousins? You know what I mean?
Yes, we are cousins. And my team actually didn't believe me. See? Told you.
Intwana yam le. Proud of you, bro. Very proud of you, man.
Thank you so much.
And I think, sorry, before I give you a chance to speak, that's why I decided to do this interview. Here I was only booked to just come and we do incredible work for the kids. But I kind of felt people need to know about people like yourselves that are doing great work and empowering young people's lives, you know?
I'm glad you mentioned that. I do need to clarify. It is my team and I that came through and did this here. We were present in 3 other provinces. There's Gauteng, that our technical team helped us out with. There is also Mpumalanga, Nelspruit. So this is not an individual endeavor. I have to give a huge shout out to my team members, Tula Nkumane, who's also your cousin.
Proud of Tula, by the way. And Tula is actually younger than you, but doing incredible entrepreneurial work.
I continue to learn from him every day. He's got very incredible insights for such a young man. But there's also Lauren Green and Utumsane Kumete. That's our risk and compliance officer and our finance manager. Ukatle Khomulife is our training and TVET, training and learnerships, yeah? Training and learnerships person. He was in Mpumalanga today.
That's great. Now, I'm seeing these amazing faces, and I'm like, little do they know that 10 years from today, they'll be watching this video and be like, yo, look at us, we're so young. Man. That was June 16, 2022. You and I will be fully gray that time. and proud of you guys for what you guys are doing. Now, let's start with your company first. What is AB Telecom, and when did it start? What do you guys do?
ABT Telecoms, Tula loves to say, we build things. We build networks, we build connections, we make sure that people are connected. The big thing that we're looking to do at the moment is data centers and communications towers. So this basically makes sure that all the communications, all the learnings, all the spaces people like your Google, people like your Amazons are going to need, we will provide that for us. But also our governments need these kinds of spaces because the future is digital. We need to make sure that we secure these spaces. This is why we're here for children like these, to get them into these career paths that are future orientated. I mean, South Africa has got a incredible shortage of security, internet and data security experts. This is gold of the future. These are people that will make sure that entire countries are secured. We've been listening to the past 2 years how the US supposedly has been hacked by Russia and other parties. These would be the people that would make sure that these things don't happen. And as South Africa, we're actually completely reliant on outside parties, which means our country is not secure. And this is what I'd like these kids to start thinking about. These are the career paths that you should actually be looking at.
I remember at some point a couple of years ago, if not a decade ago or so, the amazing Mr. Strive Masiyiwa from Zimbabwe, I think is currently the richest man in, is it the Southern Africa or the whole continent? Is he now richer than Aliko Dangote? Because I know he's overtaken Patrice. But anyway, it's not a good thing. I don't like counting other people's pockets. But I'm saying, I remember when he was starting putting up fiber from the bottom of South Africa, I think from the Western Cape, coming up all the way in installing fiber cables. And that is exactly what you guys have been doing in Mpumalanga and now in Limpopo. Can you take us a little bit through that process and how is it going to help communities, especially rural communities?
Well, in Mpumalanga, we gave them telephony solutions. So all the phone calls that, for example, you try and call the police, you'd have to go through our networks, our infrastructure. You'd have to, the entire government complex is actually supplied by us in terms of telephony. Now, when it comes to Limpopo, the idea is to make sure that the most remote of communities also have access to internet. The future is digital, as I've said earlier on. I mean, digital and internet has such far-reaching implications that people are doing farming with drones. And if you don't have data, you can't tap into these opportunities. So we are pulling fiber from Pretoria, if I'm not mistaken, all the way through to Messina, making sure that the entire Limpopo region is connected.
That is incredible. That's not only running a business, but that's also being community conscious and giving back. And it makes me happy that today we've got all these young people that are here and that you guys have put together, together with Boston Media House, local Boston Media House here in Limpopo, together with, is it Letaba TVET College?
It's Letaba, yes.
Letaba TVET College, as well as your company, ABT Telecoms. I don't want to forget anyone, the community of Nkowankowa. Who else?
SEPS.
SEPS, South African Police Services. Thank you very much. And also COSAS, Congress of South African Students. I saw they came to show support. I saw community members, community leaders came on board to make sure that this event goes as seamless as possible. Now, you can talk all day, but I think the reason why we are all here today, almost 1,000 students that are all here today, they are here, let me say, we are all here today for you guys. All you 1,000 students that are here in person are being represented by 3 of you guys, and I'd like to get to know you. I'm going to start with Karabo. Karabo, tell us a little bit about yourself. And just be free. Take your time and just
Okay, hello. I am Matete Karabo Queen. I am from Tabina village. I'm schooling at Ramoba High School and I'm doing grade 10.
Wow, you're doing grade 10.
Yes, and moreover, I am the chairperson of Tabina Circuit. So at my school, I'm part of the RCL members, and again, I'm the chairperson of Tabina Circuit. So I'm a leader.
So you are a leader?
Yes.
Did you choose to be a leader or they elected you?
They elected me.
And you raised your hand?
No, it was like each and everyone must come and present from each school. And my school said, Kara, we can do this for us. And yes, I did that for them.
What makes a good leader, Karabo?
What makes a good leader is that you have to sacrifice your time. You have to be a gentle person to each and everyone. And again, a leader must manage his or her time. That's what I was taught.
I'm so proud of you. And how old are you?
I am 15.
Only 15 years old. In 2 years' time, you'll be in matric. What is your goal for the future? What do you want to become?
Okay, I I would like to be part of the aviation, the aerospace things, because actually I'm obsessed with height.
Lovely.
Yes, and again, I'm tall, can
Yeah.
do this.
Okay, and it's good that you're sharing about your story, but I also would like to know about the importance of internet.
The importance of internet.
Yeah, do you know anything about the internet? Do you have internet go high? And if you were to have internet, how would it help you? Or do you currently don't have internet? Share with us.
Okay, actually, we don't have it at home. I'm from a village, and to get internet, you have to go to internet cafes. You have to pay. But actually, I think internet helps us in a lot of ways. Because I can give example about how COVID-19 has affected us in the past 2 years, 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Children were being taught online.
Yes.
That was also invented by internet. So, and again, internet, many people, yes, this is the most point. Many people, they rely on internet because, like, firstly, they do not go to school, or they gone to school, but they failed. The only thing for them was internet. That's why nowadays there are TikTok stars, television stars, and that's what always inspires me, because not everyone will reach grade 12 and make it. And internet is the only way. It's the best way. Can be actress, can do a lot of things, TV presenter. I'm in love with television. And that's why I always tell myself that, oh, Karabo, your life is behind the camera. That's what I was always telling myself. And look at now.
And did you know today
No. Like, I never thought this would ever happen. Never thought it would happen.
We're very proud of you, Wanaka Utla. We'll chat a little bit more, and then let me introduce Basi. Basitsana, that's your full name, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about yourself.
Hello, everybody. I go by the name of Basitsana Muslan. Like, here in Tzaneen, I came in 2019. Like, originally, I'm from Mpumalanga, in a small village called Troya. Yes. I came here because of home situation, because I lost my parent, and my aunt decided to take me. Then this.
I'm sorry about losing your parents, Utla.
Yes.
You lost
thank
both
you.
parents?
No.
Okay.
Thank you. And this community of Tzaneen, it's a great community. It's a great community. Then, like, they. Sorry.
No, it's fine. No. You're speaking so well, by the way. You're doing very well. Come share. It's fine.
Okay. Like, community yamo Tzaneen, community eshaputat. Like, they support mutomulomu, they support everyone in the school, especially my school. Like, the teachers at school in Saka, they are special, and like, I love them. I love them so much. Yes. Sekaba Secondary School. From Wime Village. From Wime Village.
From Wime Village.
Yes.
And what grade are you in?
I'm doing grade 12 this year.
Wow, congratulations. Grade 12. What do you want to become in the future?
I thought about social work, because I know the pain of losing parents. Like, I know my situation. Like, I wanted to help those children who don't have their parents, because I know my community situation. Like, some of my classmates, some of my friends, like, they are going through what I'm going through. But in the future, I don't want to see any children, like, suffering like I did. Like, I just want to help them. Like, my dream was to have an orphanage, like, where I'm going to help those children. Yes.
That is incredible. You are so awesome. And how old are you?
Right now I'm 17 years old.
Yeah. And you're already doing your matric.
Yes.
Next year, we are guy.
I thought, I know you're UJ.
Okay.
Yes. Because UJ, like, I feel like I'm working before.
Okay.
Yeah, like, just to agree with like, community Amakiban, like then to take my community again there.
Yes, that's beautiful. Have you started applying for the bursary?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
What if for a pasa marona chelete mutata go isang skolong next year?
Like before my next year, I was planning to apply for the bazaar for the university to apply. Yes.
Okay. Okay, it's incredible that you're already in front of this camera. There's audiences out there. There's Uputando here. There's Uputsubusiso here. If you guys deliver great marks, we'll put our heads together and do something for you guys to make sure that you guys go ahead with your education. Okay?
Thank you.
Yes, and we can promise you that we're saying it in front of the camera, but we just want you guys to deliver good marks.
Okay.
Okay, before I move on to Tsepi here, I also want to know about your understanding of the internet.
Okay, like internet. I think internet is a great thing. Like we use internet to communicate. Like I feel good when I communicate like with someone who is very far away, like using internet. Like and for now, like internet is so very special because it helps us to get more information. Like if right now I want to do my assignment or I want to read about something, I'll just go straight to internet and it will give me everything that I want.
And lately I've been seeing a lot of people become influencers, become stars through TikTok, through Facebook, through YouTube, and all of those platforms exist through the internet, right?
Yes, yes, yeah. That's the main thing of internet, because some of us, as Garabo said, like some of us, like we are not all great, like academically so, because like some of us drop out to school and we have talent, different talent, e.g. like dancing, to become a DJ and acting. So some people like took some videos and posted like spoke with the famous TikToker. Yeah.
Yes. All right, guys, we got cut off. So even if we can talk and do all this great work that we're doing, you need to remember there's Sadane, Mlohi, Mdungathandi into enhle. Akahamba umthakathi. Siyingane kaNkulunkulu thina rabana bamulimo man baribulimo phala yenge. Baloyi. You are still telling us about TikTok. I know it's a little bit dark now. I just hope our viewers out there can see us. But just to wrap up this amazing story, you are still telling us, Basi, about TikTok, etc.
Yes, I was talking about Spoke with the famous TikTok. She informed us that she is from a poor family, but like TikTok made her famous, and TikTok is the part of internet. And then some of like I know like that boy Katleo, he was just doing like comedy, funny videos, etc. and etc. Then I don't know whether he went to school for acting or what, but now he's the part of Skim Sam, and they saw his videos on TikTok and other social medias, and that is a part of internet.
That's beautiful. That is so dope. I'm glad you guys understand the significance of the internet. And the brother right here, bra. You're even taller than me, boy. But you know what? Keshapaka size 13 body
size 9.
Oh, size 9. All right, guys, I've got Tsepi next to me. He's going to introduce himself, tell us a little bit about himself, where he's from, the grade that he's in, and just tell us about his future as well.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tsepi Somalaji from Kujwana. I'm doing grade 12 in Matimo High School. I live in a village where everybody supports each other, like neighbors. We don't hate each other. Like we support each other. Even when you're short of tomatoes, they can give you. So that's what I love about my village, and my friends and also my family. They're all supportive. They support me in everything. And I'm a soccer player. I play for Mariveni River. Yeah.
What do you want to become in the future?
Oh, I want to do IT. The reason why I want to do IT, I want to know more about technology, like the way they do things. It's kind of interesting how you sit down, look at the TV, like, it's also even shocking that you see things inside a TV, a box, just a box, sitting, watching stories, and we kind of learn a lot of things through internet. And most of the times when I don't understand in my class, I mostly go to YouTube, watch videos. I usually watch the guy Mlungisi. He helps me through a lot of things, even physics. I wouldn't understand a lot of things, so I was watching his videos. Now I understand this. Yeah.
I'm glad, because you want to get into IT. I'm sure this conversation is very relevant to you, the internet conversation, and the fact that an internet company that is installing fiber to give your village the internet, I'm sure this interests you so much. Tell me about how you feel about this entire program that is being put together by ABT Telecoms and the importance of the internet in your village.
Oh, I feel so happy. Like, I wish they can sit down with me and give me more information about the course I want to do in the future. Because for now, I don't know much more about the course that I want to do. I only know a little about the course. And in our village, it helps out a lot, because there are some news we don't even know that's going on around the village. Like, there's this page, Tzaneen Voice. That's where we get everything that's going on in our village. We know, like, there was a lady killed last week. So it was posted on Tzaneen Voice. It helps us know a lot about what's going on in the village.
Nice one, boy. I'm very proud of you. And how old are you now?
I'm 19.
19 years old. Nice one, boy. Do you have any siblings?
Yes. I've got 2 sisters, Bianca and Retabile. Yeah, I love my sisters, man. Too much, man. Love them, man.
No, nice one, guys. Before I wrap you guys up, I know it's at the end of the day. We've been here, all of us, since earlier on. Now there's load shedding, but Mudimu Palabalo. In wrapping things up, I'm going to give you say your last words to the people out there to wrap things up, whatever it might be that you want to say. And then I'm going to come to you, and then I'm going to come to you, and then I'm going to finish up Ka Abuti Tando, ne? Seeing that now we only have one microphone, just to make things a little bit easier.
So guys, I'm encouraging each and every one of you to live with the life of conduct, the life codes from Martin Luther King, which says, when you can't fly, then run. When you can't run, then walk. When you can't walk, then growl. Just do anything, just keep on moving. Don't stop in whatever you do. Shout out to my mom.
Hello everyone. I want to tell you that, like, if you are a person, don't fear to try. Don't fear to fail, but fear because you didn't try to. Like, don't fear.
No, don't worry, baby. You're doing well. Well done. Don't worry. We're gonna be like a speed. It's fine. You're doing very well, baby. Come again. Don't worry. You're doing well. She's doing well, guys. She's doing well. Yes. Well done. Let's say it again.
Like, don't be fear of fail. Like, be terrified of regret. Yeah, that's my last word.
Wow. Well done, my baby. Well done. You did very well. Let's go.
This is a motivation I've got from SBU today. TBT. Thoughts become things. So that's one thing. And also act. Action changes things. So guys, if you are a learner out there, don't give up. If you don't understand in class, there's internet. Buy data, watch YouTube videos to get more knowledge of what you learned in class. Don't just go home and sit down. Just be like, yo, I didn't understand anything, and go to bed and complain. This is what I told my cousin, Maile Mucheki, that, bruh, read books. And he told me that it's hard, bruh. Then he came back to me one day and told me, yo, school is easy when you read books. So guys, please keep on reading books. We've got this. The future is in our hands, guys.
Wow. Before I let you guys go, there's something I forgot to ask you about your robotics passion. Let's talk about the robotics that you're doing quickly before you go. I almost forgot.
Okay, so robotics is the study of robots. At robotics, there are 3 departments: the hardware, software, and marketing. In the software, the hardware builds the robot. The software, they program the robot to function. And the marketers, they ask for sponsorships. And I forgot to say this, I'm doing marketing. I'm the marketing lead.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Wanabaka Mudima Ben Lelonane. Ralerata. We want you guys to grow up and become better than us. One day, once Lerona, we were even worse off than you guys. We understand that the conditions are not easy. Maralerata. We want you guys to be strong, all of you guys. We want you guys to believe in yourselves. We know that it's tough. We know that it's hard. We know that most of everybody in this room, we come from poor families. But we can't give up, guys. We can't give up. Mudimu uteng. God is on our side. Anytime that you tell yourself you want to achieve something, even if it's hard, just trust in God and just keep on working. You guys have got a bright future and you're the leaders of tomorrow. Thank you for visiting us. Have a great evening. Sharp. Oh yeah, you can grab your MOFAYAs. You can take them with. Yeah. Sharp. Nice to meet you, boy. So the transport theater Maya, I know you guys have to leave. Let's go to Mr. Tando Lutuli's last words to wrap up the program. And I just want to appreciate everybody that has put on their efforts today to make sure that the program becomes a success.
Wow, how do I close off after such amazing words? I feel so inadequate. But I picked up a few things earlier on from the motivational speakers about things being too late. And this is the one thing my experience has taught me. It's never too late. The best time to do anything is yesterday. The second best time to do something is today. So if you've got regrets of yesterday, you can start now to do things. So I think that's the way forward, especially for me. I keep learning from these kids.
I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of Tula. I'm proud of your whole team. I'm proud of your entire company. I'm proud of these guys here, actually, that do the work, because you only just come here to take their shine. We are proud of all of you guys. And I always brag about all these young guys that I've also had been learning from all these years. But lazy, I always say, Intwana Zam, you know? And I want the world to see what me nang produce Intwana Zinja. Intwana Zam zonke lezi. Skule sonke zilobele zingibheka ngiyike lang share all of this work, and for me to just grow up and just see them become men, become leaders, become businessmen who understand the significance of why we do what we do. We're doing it for our communities. We're doing it for where we come from. I can't help but be proud. Be ashamed of yourself if you're only just making money to disappear and forget where you come from. Remember where you come from and remember the type of country that we're in and the continent that we're in. We all have got a responsibility to come back, to go back to where we come from and give back. With that being said, I'm proud of you, Mfowethu. I can't help but just be, I'm sure a lot of people out there also, they're very emotional. I'm very emotional, and just to see your work in these 3 young, amazing people, representing all of these other hundreds who are here, or 1,000 or more, or just this entire community. Be proud of what you're doing, because it'll pay off in the future. You don't even have to know about it, but just know good when some sebenzi kaNkulunkulu.
Wow, what do I say after that? This is the heart of ABT. Tula, being the CEO, repeats this. Our work needs to be very impactful. It needs to change lives, and that's how we approach every day.
Thank you so much, guys. I hope you're also inspired to go back to where you come from, give back. And I hope this little glitch that just happened reminds you guys as well. No matter what happens, even if we are kuchwa, the show must go on. Whether you fall, you trip and fall, suguma, uztintite, dust yourself up and continue. We know we wanted to give you guys a quality broadcast, but the second half of this session had to be disturbed, but we never stopped. We had to make some sort of a plan. I'm sure you saw the first half had cordless mics. The last half has got, like, you know what I mean? Paduksalayo. You guys got the message. We hope you're inspired to go give back. Remember, when money is your motive, you'll always be lacking. But when purpose is rooted in service, bantwana basekhaya, service, then money chases you. You can't get away from it. That is the story of a lot of people who've done extremely well. Blessings continue to follow them because they continue to do the work of the Lord. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching this June 16 special. June 16 out in Tzaneen, AB Telecoms. Thank you to Boston Media House. Thank you to Letaba TVET College. Thank you to SEBS. Thank you to COSAS out here in Tzaneen. Thank you to the Nkowankowa community. And thank you to my organization, Leadership 2020, and the Sibusiso Leope Education Foundation. Thanks to my team, more especially the Hustlers Corner team. We'll see you guys on the next video. Danke san.
This is the Hustlers Corner.